Yeah. Oof. Okay, it's 7:30.
Good evening. Welcome to For Fun Golf TV. I am Lee, and if you notice, I'm very lonely in here tonight. No TK tonight. His rib problem really got worse today, so he's out right now seeing if they can get somebody to look at it this evening and help him out with that. So it'll just be me and my head producer off camera there running the show tonight. So she's actually going to be on audio so she can let me know what questions are coming in and things like that. So you'll hear her voice occasionally. But we're going to be playing Los Angeles Country Club tonight, home of the 2023 U.S. Open, won by, I believe, Wyndham Clark is what I'm remembering from that one. So never have played it before. Looking forward to it. As always, after we get done with the 18 holes, we'll reset and we will do the hole-in-one challenge. So thanks for being here tonight. Let's see how we can do. First hole is a really short par five, 470 yards, out of bounds down the right. So we're going to try to aim down the left side of the fairway and see if we can just get a drive in play here.
DW said happy Sunday.
Thanks, DW. Our Chiefs got a win today. That was good, right, DW? Okay, we got off the first box. We got into the fairway. We're kind of blocked out by this tree a little bit, but from 193 yards, whatever we hit's probably going to be a little low and go underneath it regardless. So look at our heat map up there. About 184. I've got calm conditions, normal fairways, normal greens. Um, what do I want to hit here? I think I'm just going to hit a 5-iron. Yeah, it'd be weird tonight with no TK here. I'll have to putt for myself. Haven't done that on stream in a while.
DW saying, yeah, the Chiefs game was a nail biter.
Oh, it was, yeah, to say the least. Okay, we're up there just right of the green. 5-iron, typically to hit one, I kind of have to swing hard enough that it goes a little bit further left to right than I would want, but I'm used to that. So that shot was about what I expected. We got 30 yards basically to the flag. I want to land it about maybe 25, 26, hopefully, because I think we're going uphill to it. I know it's going to be going downhill, so we want to land it probably in that 25 range. Oh, and we bladed it. Ugh. I'm leaving myself one of those putts I leave TK all the time for birdie. We are going to putt that. 65 feet uphill. Can't see a whole lot else in it. It's kind of weird. The Oop, that's weird. Huh. I hit go to the hole and it went to the other next green over. So I think it's just a little left to right from 65 feet. Oh.
Jay Finn says he's
Wow,
here for the putts.
say that again?
Jay Finn said he's here for the putts.
Yeah, and I just hit one about 30 of the 65 feet that I needed. Take a look at it again here. It's really hard to see the dots on this one for some reason. I don't think it's doing much of anything. It's just uphill. Hmm. Oh, come on. It's going slow enough. I thought it would fall. That's a bad bogey. That the chip shot is what obviously did that. I didn't hit that worth a dang. Just bladed it across the green.
230 people watching. Welcome.
Welcome everybody. Glad to have you on. As always, if you haven't yet, please click that follow button. We appreciate having you along. We're here Sunday nights, Monday nights, Friday nights at 7:30 Central. We have content on all the platforms out there you'd expect to find us on. So this is a 469-yard par 4. So this is going to be a long par 4. The first was a par 5, and it was 1 yard longer, so that's kind of interesting. We're going to have to keep their aim point, see if we can just get one out there. And again, we're at the Los Angeles Country Club. The folks over on the other stream, that red and white play button platform, it said Chambers Bay. I swear I updated that, but for some reason, I don't know, I must have not saved it or something when I updated it.
Nice.
It's to the right, but it's going to work out.
Continuing to roll into your fairway.
Yep. Yikes, 253 still to the hole. And what do we got? There's a big ravine up here. Let's do a flyover from here. I'm kind of curious what that looks like. So we're going to be just off this bunker on the right. And then the green sets just over. I don't think that's water, but it's definitely not a place we want to end up either. So let's take a look at that. 230 gets us to the front. We're going to try a 3-wood. Oh, and I pulled the 3-wood. Oh, wow, it hit that tree solid. Over the projector, it has the sound from GS Pro, it went. Okay, that leaves us 120. Says out of the rough. Let's go to the middle of the green. So out of the rough, it's going to play about 135. I think I want to hit just an easy 8-iron. Got the Sunday night game on off screen there. How'd everybody's teams do today? Ooh, too much.
Jay Finn is asking how you did that flyover.
In GS Pro, there's hotkeys for that kind of stuff. In GS Pro, you can press the tab key and it'll bring it up on your screen. I'll show you the keyboard and all the hotkeys. So flyover is the O button, by the way. But what we also have is a button box that's off camera for you from a company called Club Keyboard that has all those buttons on it. So I got a big downhill lie, 17 yards downhill to the green. Just gonna try to chip one down there. Stop. Oh, just ran out. Okay, we're slightly uphill, and I mean, it's just got the slightest of right to left break in it, so. In for bogey. +2. Bogeyed the first two. That's never a good start.
Jay Finn says he's got to figure out how to do that flyover because he hates hitting blind.
Yeah, I like it. We usually do it on all the par fives. The first hole was a par five, and I didn't think to do it here tonight, but it is nice to give you that visual of kind of what you're getting into. This one, so also Jay Finn, you got that mini map down in the bottom right. That'll help you, but it is not always showing you enough detail. So you can also hit J, and it'll take you up to wherever your aim point is. That's another option. You can hit S and blow up the mini map and get a better look at that. So they've got an aim point out there at 241. I'm just going to keep that aim point. .378, playing up 18 yards. Just kind of squirt out into the fairway there. Pretty good ball speed for me. 150 is getting it down the road for me. Everybody watching from tonight, we are just north of Austin, Texas, about 30 miles north of Austin. 131, playing up 11. That makes it a 140, just over 140 shot to the pin. About a 140. Think I'm going to try to hit a 9-iron. I'm just, after that last 8-iron, I just don't want to fly this one over. Hopefully I don't leave it way short, though, of course. Go. Dang it. Left it short. Didn't hit it very well. Hit it thin. So we're going to aim slightly right of it. We're going to try to hit a bunker shot.
Brandon says it seems quiet tonight.
What's that?
Brandon said it seems quiet tonight.
Yeah, we don't have TK here tonight, Brandon. His rib was causing him a bunch of pain, and so he's trying to get that taken care of right now. So only got me tonight. That's a decent sand shot. Give me a chance at par. Brandon, were the Bills off, or do they play tomorrow night? I got 8'9", right to left, slightly uphill. Oh, did not break. Bogey, bogey, bogey.
Thank you, Brandon. We'll tell TK you wished him well.
Yeah, thank you, Brandon. We appreciate that. So you guys will hear from time to time Sandy's voice on. Sandy's my wife. She's off camera helping run all the production. Oh, they played. Gotcha. Oh, okay. They played Thursday, so this is one of their bye weeks. Yeah. Okay, 195 down 11. That plays 184. That should be a 5-iron. Let's take a look at the heat map real quick, see if we agree on where we want to land it. $188 down 11. 177. Yeah, I think I could smoke a 6-iron, but I'm better off trying to hit a 5-iron easy, I have a feeling. Come on, jump on. Jump on.
Brandon's asking what course is this?
Brandon, this is the Los Angeles Country Club. This was home to the 2023 U.S. Open, won by Wyndham Clark. Yeah, this is bad. There's something about this, the way the greens look on this, you can barely see the grid lines.
Eagle SRM said nice shot.
Oh, thank you, Eagle. Appreciate it. Let's see if we can get the putt in. 33 feet, basically, going uphill. I think it's a touch right to left, but like I say, it's really, really hard to see the lines in the green where they're moving.
Oh, almost.
Just missed it. All right, at least we're in for par. That stops the bogey train. Tomorrow night, we're going to visit another U.S. Open course. We're going to be down at Torrey Pines. We figured we'd hit a couple of the California U.S. Open courses here while we were in this part of the year where there's not tour events coming up. We like to play the tour courses typically on Sundays and Mondays. But as you guys know, if you follow golf, it's kind of a dead time of the year here for a month or two. All right. Par 4, fifth, 436 yards. Playing uphill, out of bounds down the far right.
Maurice Allen says, "What's up, fellas?"
Maurice, how we doing, man? And tonight it's just fella. TK had to go get his rib taken care of, or try to. It was just too much pain. He had an issue with it this weekend. So let's be thinking of TK while he's trying to deal with that.
Lee, did you look up to see if RIV was on GS Pro? Brandon's asking.
Did you say Riviera? Yeah, Riviera is not, from what I've seen. So, yeah, I did look. Viking Thunder, how we doing tonight? Maurice about to load up and play as well. Good deal. What course you playing tonight, Maurice? Okay, we got 216, up 5. Big bunkers guarding the pin, so we're going to aim over to the left of them and see if we can hit a hybrid back there. That'd be the idea, just a little bit left of the green. What was that?
Big Daddy Danger said, "Good evening." And then Matthew is asking how tall your ceiling is.
Matthew, Big Daddy, how you doing tonight? Matthew, the ceiling in here is 9'7". It's a weird height. I don't know how it ended up 9'7". You would think it'd be 9'6", but that's what it measured. And Maurice says he's thinking Seaside or Tree Farm. Nice. Nice. I played Seaside so many times in the past week or so with all the SGT stuff. 28 yards. A little bit left to right. I think I've got a left to right lie too. Oh, just a touch short.
Baker 6 is asking if you believe it's pretty accurate. He's looking to consider getting one.
Baker 6, yeah, the square. If you set the square up and you don't have ambient light, you don't have some of the other things, and you have good Bluetooth connection, the device is accurate. The problems people have with the square, from what I see after using one and understanding how it works, is number one thing is bad Bluetooth connection. They will have be like using their onboard PC Bluetooth, which is just notoriously unreliable. We had to disable ours and get a Bluetooth antenna and the square is the only thing that connects to that. But yeah, with all that, I think it's very accurate. We do run club stickers, and I've seen some weird things because people will say the club stickers don't calculate into the ball flight. It just shows you the data. But we run calculate mode with the OpenAPI connector, which if you've looked into the square, you might have heard of that stuff. And in calculate mode with the stickers on, we get left to right ball movement that matches what it says our spin axis is with the stickers. If I take the sticker off, every shot I hit is dead straight wherever I hit it. Put the stickers on, boom, you get ball movement. So I don't believe when I see people saying that the stickers don't matter. All right, we got slight left to right.
Active Sports Therapy, we did buy that spotlight and hang it.
Active Sports Therapy, we bought that pin light. So we had reduced the light in our garage so much to not wash out the cameras that it got to the point TK and I had trouble seeing to play. So we got the pin light. Since then, we've added a couple of rechargeable overhead lights back behind me that have made a huge difference. But the overhead pin light it's just like $22 off Amazon. So out in our pin profile after the stream, we have a video that goes through everything we bought. We did get the pin light after that, but then we also have links in the profile where you can go out to everything we've bought and go straight to it. All right, 8 feet, slight left to right. Let's see if I can make one here. Oh, it took more left to right than I gave it credit for. Dang it. What else we got?
So did we have to cut the drywall?
No. No, the only thing we had to do in the drywall, so we did have, this was right where our two-bay garage door was. We had our garage door, the rails lifted to high rise and had the motor mounted on the front of the garage. And so there's a little bit of hole in the drywall where they had to run new wires, but that's it. All the golf stuff, it's all mounted to the ceiling, but I didn't have to do anything with the drywall.
Kind of tip it back and that's it.
So you might be able to see there on stream the projector and light and all that setup that's right above where we're hitting. That sets the projector's about a foot in front of where I'm hitting from. Oh, it's going to stay there. All right. Par 4-6, 282. I think we're just going to hit a 3-wood. This has got a really weird, I'm going to do a flyover because, again, I haven't ever seen this course, so there's things I don't understand. But yeah, this is just downhill to this bowl. And then over to the green here on the right. I guess I could aim a driver and try to cut that corner. I don't know that I'm really hitting driver well enough right now to do that. What does that yardage look like into there? Oh, that's only 220.
Mike, the setup was about $4,700, but we already had a gaming PC. So
Yeah. So about if you go through that video, the grand total is about $4,700. But again, I already had a gaming PC, so if you had to buy that, maybe you're at 6,000. I don't know. So we're gonna try to cut the corner a little bit with a 3-wood. It's 239 down 18 to that right there in front of the green. So let's see if I can hit a 3-wood over there. Got a little bit of left to right on it. Probably gonna catch some rough, but it gets over there by the green.
Cooper has a question. With the Square Golf using GS Pro, do you still have to pay for the Square membership?
There is no Square membership. The only thing you do with Square is if you play the Square courses, they run off of credits, and you get 1,000 free credits, and credits are like $20 gets you another 1,000. But that's only in the Square stuff. If you do GS Pro, you play the annual GS Pro subscription of $250 a year, and it has nothing to do with Square. So, yeah. The Square, I mean, for us, really, the Square was a $700 investment, and they'll probably never get another dime out of us because we don't play those courses. All right, I got a right to left, lie, 45 yards. I'm going to try to land something a little bit short of that and a little bit right of the hole. Coming out of the rough. That was a pretty decent shot there. Set it down right beside it. Let's see if I can get a birdie here. I don't know that we'll do the birdie night tonight. You know, TK loves that, but without him here, I'd feel weird doing it. So I think I'm just going straight at it, 9 feet downhill. Oh, it turned left somehow.
Danny's asking what projector you're using.
Danny, that's a ViewSonic PS502X, which is a 4,000 lumen VGA projector. So, I mean, it's actually a native 720p. And I've heard people, oh my gosh, you got to have at least a 1080p. I got to be honest, out in the garage, after you've hit a few thousand shots into your screen, I don't know that a 1080p or 4K is going to look as great as people think it will. The 720p for us works fantastic. And that projector only cost us like $450. So brand new. So par 3, Bliss along with 222. See if we can hit I think a hybrid up there on the front of the green, maybe. We're +4 now, playing the 7th. Oh, I pulled that right down into that gully. That was terrible. I barely made contact with the ball. Yikes. I think I hit it. I hit it with like the bottom 1/8 inch of the heel of the club. That was it.
Paco is asking if we built it ourselves.
Yeah, so this is not a kit. The only thing that came as a unit is the screen and the enclosure. That's a Go Sports 12x9 enclosure off of Amazon. Everything else we put together. The flooring you see, we've got a 5x10 hitting mat that sets in the middle of it. All of that sets on top of 3/4 rubber gym mat. We pieced it together. I always kind of do things that way because I know I can piece it together cheaper than I can buy a kit. So that's what I do. Okay, we're going to try to hide objects here. Because we run an offset on our screen, I have to disable it first. Then I can hide objects, and then I have to re-enable my offset. All right, 143 yards. Coming out of the deep rough, so I'm going to lose 20%. So that's going to play like 160. So I think I'm going to hit a 6-iron out of here. Thanks for all the questions. I appreciate the interaction. Yeah, I kind of hit that fat. It's not going to get all the way up there.
Cooper was saying he has the Rapsodo with GS Pro and he still has to pay $200 Rapsodo membership.
There's a lot of the launch monitors that are like that, man. You gotta, I mean, if there's things about that launch monitor that are important enough to you to pay that, great, do it. For us, we knew kind of what we were wanting to do based off what we knew the Square would do all that. So for the entry point and the no ongoing subscriptions, that's why we went with it. That said, at some point, I do want to upgrade to an overhead. I don't like having it on the ground. We've got grandkids and they love to come out here in the garage. And so it's just always a fear that something would happen. They've been really good and haven't touched the launch monitor, but I figure it's just a matter of time before something does happen. So I want to get an overhead at some point. Okay. Looks like we're going left to right. Uphill. I don't think it was a ton left to right. 40 feet.
Paco asked how much clearance between the screen and the wall?
So this enclosure, the metal frame of the enclosure, has an offset built into it of 12 inches. So the bottom legs stick out behind the enclosure 12 inches and have a deal that butts up against your wall. We get nothing blowing back. The screen does not bounce back into the wall. It stops well before that. And you don't get rebounds. I mean, balls will rebound and roll back to my feet off the screen. You do really have to pad around where all the piping is, because those rebounds are, they'll about hurt you sometimes. But the screen does great. The wall doesn't get hit behind it at all. 40 feet uphill. See if I can get one up close.
Danny said the quality looks great.
Ooh.
He's been piecing his together since February.
Yeah. Well, I blasted that by. I've had every uphill putt I've had so far has been unbelievably slow, and that one just screamed by.
You have Gio Cavanis asks if you want to do a scramble or against, like if you'd like to play against him.
Who asked that? Gio. We haven't done that yet as far as playing like the online scrambles and stuff against people. It's a great idea. I think we just have to plan it out. So we have our streaming format we do 3 nights a week, and it gets tough then to fit anything else in during the rest of the week. But it's not out of the realm of possibility. Why don't you please DM us so we can contact you directly and talk about it? I know Maurice Allen has talked about it, and we've kind of have him queued up as probably one of the first ones we do that with, but it's a good idea. Danny Matlock says pool noodles work great for the pole frame. Yeah, ours is already wrapped in pool noodles. You hit a skull shot and it hits that frame with the pool noodles, it's still coming back at you. So we've also got the gutter foam stuff down at the bottom. How tall are your ceilings, Brendan? They're 9'7". 9'7". Neil Herbert, what sim do you have? This is a Square Golf launch monitor running GS Pro. So this is downhill. It looks slightly right to left from 16 feet. Get down there. Go, 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 go.
Oh,
It stopped right on the lip. Wow. Double bogey. That putt looked like it had to have fallen in, didn't it?
I would have thought so.
All right, we got a par 5/8 here. I'm going to hit a flyover on it, and I'm going to stop for a second and get a drink.
You might like and follow and explain to Kay.
We appreciate having everybody on watching. Lots of questions. That means we got lots of new viewers. If you guys haven't yet, please click like, please click follow. We appreciate having you with us. We stream Sunday nights, Monday nights, Friday nights at 7:30 Central. We're on multiple platforms. We have all kinds of content out there you can find on demand. Usually, the basic format is there's myself and my streaming partner TK playing with and against each other. TK's got a rib injury, so he's just been putting. He can't swing a club. He's been putting for quite a while now, but tonight the injury got to be a little acute, and he has gone to try to get some help from a doctor to see if he can get something done to make that better so he can sleep tonight. But so we'll be thinking of TK, get him back as soon as he can here.
Neil's asking, what sim do you have?
Neil, Square Golf Launch Monitor running GS Pro. For everybody, I love all the questions. I really do. After the stream, go out to our profile. There's a video there pinned where we walk through everything we bought. And then we've got links for everything as well that you can click to and take a look at. So we got a 512-yard par 5 playing down 11. I've got an aim point out there at about 257. See if we can get one in the fairway. Oh, I popped that up right. Dang it.
Eric asked, what's your opinion of the Square Golf Simulator software?
If you don't want to pay for GS Pro on day one, it's fine. And the courses, the last couple they added, I think, look way better. The first few are just like flat, green, just kind of arcadey looking almost. They've gotten better, I think, with the ones that they've added recently, but I think you'll get to the point pretty quick where you want to pay the $250 a year and have GS Pro. The software worked great. Don't get me, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just the visuals of it that's kind of not as appealing. 291 out of the freaking woods here. What are we going to do? So that line's 164 out of here, and it's got a lot of fairway in front of it. So I'm going to try to hit a hybrid, see if I can get up through there and get to that second part of the fairway. It's kind of a gamble, but I don't like my other options either. Yeah, and I thinned it. It's going to get out to the fairway, but I barely hit it again. That's 2 hybrids in a row that I've just really barely made contact with. Well, we're about to see a third one, maybe. I got 190 up to the green. See if we can get a hybrid up there by it somewhere. See if I can make contact with one here for a change. I didn't make good contact, but it's up there near the green. All right. Third shot to the par 5. Here's our fourth. See if we can get something close. Deep rough, 23 yards. Got us a chance to save par there. It's pretty flat. I mean, it's got a touch of left to right. I don't think it's enough that I even want to play it from 5 feet.
Oh,
Guess I should have played it, huh? Oh, dang it. I don't know. I may have pushed that a little bit too. All right, back up to the clubhouse here. Par three, ninth already. That's flying by. 186 yards, up 5. Makes it a tough distance for me. I may hit that hybrid again, even though I haven't exactly hit it well. Actually, I might do a 5-iron because I can get it up there, I think, onto the green. All right, we can putt that. Curl back down there. Keep going. All right, 37 foot for birdie. Got our heat map. Wow, we got a ton of right to left. And it's going to be downhill. Or excuse me, uphill. Uphill to downhill. Kind of a little hump here. Settle down. It's kind of weird on this one. I don't know if it's the way I don't know if it's maybe the lighting on that I have in game, but it's really hard to see. There, let me turn. There you go. That's better. Make it a little bit darker so I can see the dots. It was so bright. I was really struggling to see what was happening on putts. So we got 7 feet, slightly uphill, left to right. And I blasted it right past it. That's frustrating. All right. That is 9 holes in the books here at Los Angeles Country Club. I am +8. Played okay in times. The putting has been terrible. Hopefully, I darkened it up where I can see the lines better on the grid line, so hopefully the putting improves. But not bad. First time I've ever seen the course. I appreciate everybody being on watching. Again, TK is out tonight. Hopefully we get him back putting here soon. But stick with us. We'll make the turn and go to the back 9. We'll just go ahead and do that right now. Number 10, par 4, 371. Bunkers up here on the right. I mean, it's set up where you want to fly them. I just don't know if I can do that or not. But I don't want to go down the hill on the left there past them. Oh. I tried to hit it hard, barely hit it. Dang it.
got it.
That's the kind of stuff I do in real life too. So, okay. What they say on Tin Cup, stay humble. We're going to try to hit a 3-wood, just get back up and play and soldier on here.
Not bad. It didn't look loud.
Not bad. 83 yards up to it. playing up 6. That's about a 90-yard shot all the way to it. Let's look at the pin's going to be uphill. We want to land just short. We want to hit something about 85 yards. I'm going to try to do just a partial pitching wedge. I can usually control that better than I do my sand wedge for some reason. Oh, I smoked it. Got 110 out of it. All that downhill, I kind of think I do want to chip it.
Nice.
Get in there. There you go.
Oh, good.
All right, we bogeyed it, but it could have been worse there after we got off the tee like that. Or didn't get off the tee like that, however you want to look at that. Okay, this one's 247, down 17. I just want to look at it here. It may be just a 3-wood. Yeah, the pin is all the way in the back. I think we're just going to try to hit a 3-wood. Wasted shot. Tried to hit easy, and I go, assuming I just let my hands get way ahead of me. 56 yards. Big downhill lie. Left to right. Aim down there right of the or left of the hole. Oh, and I hit right behind the ball. That's frustrating. Get down there.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even realize. I assumed it was a par 4. Par 3 there, 247. Left to right uphill from 13 feet.
Oh, bummer.
Just missed the putt. Double bogey. All right, we need to hit a ball solid for once here. Par 4 12th. Uphill, it's blind. I'm going to do a flyover just because I, like the one person that commented, said I don't like not being able to know where I'm going. Okay, just uphill into fairly decent fairway. Pins dog leg back to the left. Okay.
It's a pretty course.
It is, yeah. Well, it's the Los Angeles Country Club. I'm not surprised that it's a pretty course. But... Okay, they've already got an aim point out there that should work at 244. So I'm going to go on that line.
That works.
Get better contact on that one. What's your opinion on the square golf? Oh, that was Eric Fraser earlier. Yeah.
Mhm.
Appreciate everybody being on, joining. If you haven't yet, click the follow button. We would appreciate that. All right, pin's way over on the right, about 130. Let's see if I can hit a 9-iron and get it over there. It's a nasty looking putt there. That thing's got a ton of right to left in it. 30 feet.
Jim Guy is asking, you swing the Ping G44 driver?
It's actually the original one, the SF Tech, the original G Series SF Tech.
And then Trayton's asking what your enclosure size is.
So Trayton, this enclosure is a Go Sports 12x9 enclosure with the 5-foot side and top on it. Thanks for the questions, guys. I've actually the driver question. I keep thinking about doing something with my woods. I have Mizuno JPX 917 irons, but I've never really done much with my driver and woods forever. 30 feet, hard right to left. Oh, and I hit it way too hard. Good grief. I have struggled getting any pace right on those, and it seems like they're all around 30 feet.
Brenton's asking what launch monitor that you use.
Brenton Brown, this is a Square Golf launch monitor. They're hard to get right now. Seems like everybody's got them back ordered. 8'6" with a ton of left to right going uphill. Let's see if we can get it in. Oh, I've had a couple of those that look like they've got to be in the cup tonight, and it's literally like 3 or 4 now at this point that just lip out. This must be how TK feels when he's putting and everything's lipping out.
Jim Guy's got a comment.
Jim Guy says, I bought the Ping G440 irons and driver. Very nice. Yeah, they very nice. I used to have what was it, G20s or something like that, irons. I love those. Or excuse me, Pings. The Ping G20s. Yeah, that's what I had. What do you use, Curtis asked, what do you use to mark your square for hitting location on the turf? So if you go to just a hardware store, go into the paint section, and they have these paint pens. I got a white paint pen. And then the process we did was we went into the Square software, because on its driving range, you get a box that shows where the ball's at. And what we did, we aligned the square, put a white box around it, so we have our reference point where it goes. You still have to align it every time, but that reference point. And then once we were aligned, we went and just moved the ball around by hand until we had mapped all the corners of that hitting box. And then we just connected them basically with straight lines. And we do have to refresh it. It gets worn out. I've had to repaint it a couple of times.
Trayton asked where the hole-in-one challenge is today.
So the hole-in-one challenge, right now we're at TPC Sawgrass, number 17. The way it works, until we make it, we don't change the course, or we don't change any of the conditions or the environmentals, anything like that. So we started off at Pebble Beach back the day our stream launched, and it took just shy of 3 months, and I made the hole-in-one at Pebble Beach. So we've been hitting this Sawgrass for about a month now.
Curtis said you were very clever on your square box.
Thanks. It was a frustration. I think a lot of people get that frustration of trying to locate where the ball goes all the time, and that was just something that occurred to me would work. All right, let's see if we can get one in the fairway here. It's a weird, big drop down left to right fairway.
Coleman Phipps is asking what tracker you use. I assume that means launch
A
monitor.
tracker, yeah, that's what launch monitor. Coleman, that's a Square Golf launch monitor. Running GS Pro software. All right. This is a long par 4 too, so I got 250 out of that, and I still got 214 up to it.
Creighton said the first time he clicked on your stream was when you hit the hole in one.
Oh,
at
you were
Pebble
there that
Beach.
night? So it's kind of, so just saying, that was the first time that I had been on without TK, and I made the hole in one. Tonight's the second time that I'm on without TK, so who knows? It could happen. All right, we got about 200 to where we want to land it, so I'm going to try to hit a hybrid. And I kind of popped it up, so it ain't going to get there.
We
Get
got
behind it.
several questions coming in for you.
Sure.
What tips would you give me for doing the sim? I assume getting it put together.
Yep. Who asked that one?
Coleman, Coleman asked that one.
Okay. So Coleman, the first tip I'm going to give you is make sure you understand how much space you have and how you intend to use it. By that, I mean like lefties, righties, things like that. Then start finding the launch monitor, the enclosure, all that matches your space, right? So again, the nice thing about the Square, it doesn't need any more than what I need to hit, and we give it about it sets just over 8 feet to the screen. If you go like with an MLM2 Pro or a Mevo Plus, they have to set another 8 feet behind you, those Doppler radar units. Some of them have problems with indoor putting, etc. So do a ton of homework. There's a lot of sites and streams that cover all the technical hardware. I would watch a ton of that. Projector is another big idea, big thing to try to figure out. So I've seen a lot of guys saying, hey, I want to get this projector and I want to mount it 8 feet from my screen. What do I got to do to make it fit my screen? And it's like, okay, you're asking the wrong question. It's what screen fits your space? And then you identify the projector that has a native resolution, like a 12:9 is a 4:3 native resolution for your projector. And then it has a short throw ratio for that projector that tells you how far it has to be from the screen to fill that diagonal dimension. And ours is 7 foot 8 inches or something like that. So, all right, I got 39 yards up to it, to my landing point, 42 to the pin. See if I can get something up there close.
Cleveland Jeff, yes, this is a home setup.
No, I did not get it up close. What was the other question now?
Cleveland Jeff was asking if this was a home setup, and Elgin is asking what the size of your impact screen is.
Yeah, so Cleveland, this is just out in our garage. We have a 3-bay garage. This is the 2-bay side of it. The 2-bay side is basically 20-foot square. What you see takes up, you can't see it all, but it takes up about 16 square feet. The enclosure is 12 foot by 9, then it kind of sets in the middle of it. And Edgelin, you asked, the impact screen, it's a 12:9 Go Sports enclosure that we got off Amazon. Yeah, Coleman, you got 30 feet and 75. Yeah, you're good, man. You can get about whatever your budget wants you to get. On a budget note for this, when you're building it out, the two places you can really save money, or is the projector and the launch monitor. I wouldn't you're never going to be upset that you got a 12 by or a 14 by screen, right? As far as, oh, it's too big of a screen, you're going to be happy with that. I see guys saying, hey, I'm getting an 8 by 8, and I'm like, I don't think you'd like hitting into that for very long, but that's just me. 33 feet uphill, hard left to right. These are the ones that have been killing us all night. And we got that one at least up there.
Ed's Fro's asking if this is Los Angeles Country Club on GS Pro.
Yes, this is Los Angeles Country Club on GS Pro, and I am doing a terrible job of playing it. Plus 13 right now. Just bogey after bogey for me.
Trayton said they just built their garage and he told his wife it was for cars in the winter. She's about to find out.
Yeah. Good luck with that, Trayton. That'll be a fun conversation. So, the real reason I got one, he says, is for the golf sim. Yeah. Bogey golf ain't bad, Coleman. Thank you. Yeah. So this channel is not about how good of golfers we are. If you want to go watch guys shoot under pro, there's plenty, or under par, there's plenty of channels that do that. We're just regular average golfers out here having fun. Our channel, I mean, it's about talking with you guys and just having fun and enjoying getting to, I can walk out in my garage and play the Los Angeles Country Club. So 261. Oh, this is a par 5. We'll do a flyover. Got to answering questions and lost track that it was a par 5.
You may want to explain it's usually 2 of you.
Yeah, so the normal stream that we do, there's myself and TK, who's my streaming partner. The idea, we play with and against each other normally. Now, TK has a rib injury. He hasn't been able to swing a club for a while, so he's been putting. I've been playing tee to green. He's been putting to keep him involved. He couldn't do it tonight. The rib was just hurting him too bad, so he's out tonight. But normally there is 2 of us, which makes it easier for me. You don't want to stand here and listen to me talk or just watch me play golf. So when there's 2 of us, we can kind of banter back and forth a little bit. Pretty straight away, par 5, out OB, far right. Stop and get myself a drink. Let's see if we can get one in the fairway. Looking forward to Thanksgiving week. I get to be off all week, and my wife's off all week as well. We got family coming in tomorrow morning, so we're excited about that. Pretty straight with that one. Oh, of course, it's going to roll to the edge of the rough. They always do. Wow, still got 272, and I've still got 317 up to it. That's crazy.
Coleman said have a good holiday weekend.
Yeah, you too. We appreciate that. Anybody doing anything crazy for Thanksgiving? I mean, for me, it's always just spending time with the family, watching football, and relaxing. But all right, let's see if I can just get a 3-wood up there somewhere and get ready for the 3rd shot to the green. Pulled the 3-wood. I felt that.
Coleman said that's a long par 5.
It is. That's what I said. I was like 270 off the tee, and I still got over 300 into it. I was thinking the same thing, Coleman. All right, I'm in the rough. I'm going to aim kind of to the middle part of the green over there. 142, it's up 4. I think I'm going to have to hit a 7-iron. I was wanting to hit an 8-iron, but I'm going to lose some yardage coming out of that rough. And I hate, I always, you can't do this playing real golf, but in the sim you can. I tee off with one ball, and then there's another ball I like to play up to the green just because of the feel. Too long. Wow. I expected to take a lot off of that coming out of that rough, and it didn't really slow it down at all.
Coleman said, "Put it up there, son."
Yeah, well, I put it up there, just a lot further up there than I intended.
Trayton asked where you got your pin light.
Just off Amazon. We've got a link to it in our profile out there. You can click through and get to it. It's just like a $20 pin light off of Amazon. All right, let's got 28 yards coming up out of the rough. See if we can get one up there by it.
Oh,
Chance for par. All right, slight right to left. Pretty flat from 5 feet. I don't get it. I do not get it.
now you know why TK's having.
That ball had a ton of, I mean, not, for a short putt, it had a lot of right to left in it. So I aimed the very right edge of the cup, and it took none of the right to left. All right. We move on to the next hole. What's the most important shot in golf? The next one. Not the one you screwed up. Don't forget, after the 18, we'll close out 18, and then I'll reset and go to number 17 at Sawgrass, where I'll take 10 shots at the hole-in-one challenge there.
Coleman said he loves this.
Appreciate that. We enjoy doing it. It's so much fun. Appreciate that people like watching it. 114 yards. I'm going to try to hit an easy 9-iron. I just don't want to have to try to swing hard on a pitching wedge. Come on. Oh, dang it. That's what I was trying to avoid with the pitching wedge, was leaving in that bunker. But I tend to hit them out left when I'm coming out of these bunker shots. 9 feet or 9 yards.
Oh,
That one did not come out very well. We're going to putt this. That is weird. It's showing it going left to right, which is uphill according to the colors. I don't know. This one looks weird. I'm not sure what I'm about to get here. Uphill, left to right from 22 feet, almost 23 feet. I did some wild stuff right before the hole. Oh, bogey, 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 bogey. I haven't seen a par since the middle of the front nine. Number
Al-
6.
Atlas said you should have taken a mulligan.
Oh, no. So very quickly on, I stopped letting myself take mulligans. It's just a bad habit for me to get into. I don't figure people want to sit here and watch me swing away at the same shot over and over anyhow. Par 4, 442 16th. Downhill. Got a decent landing spot out there. Just got to fly the bunkers and should be okay. Kind of turned it over. Dang it.
Trayton said he ordered his square yesterday and asked if it was back ordered when we ordered ours.
We ordered ours. So we didn't set anything up until like the second week of July, but I ordered and got the device in the first week of June. You could get them from everywhere back then. So this is a heck of a shot here. 185 out of the rough. It's going hard right to left. I'm going to aim over at the corner of that bunker. Try to hit a hybrid. This is where, so people always ask, how does this relate to real world golf? And it's like pretty close in a lot of ways. This is where it deviates. If I was down here in real world, I would not be considering hitting a hybrid up out of here. But off of here, in here I can. That'll work.
Coleman said he hit out of the bunker twice the other day for a birdie.
Nice. That's what keeps you coming back and gets you addicted to golf. You hole out from somewhere once or twice, and yeah, you're hooked.
Trayton said, great shot.
Oh, thanks. You never know. So it's kind of a risky thing in GS Pro to hit that type of shot because you never know on some of those funky lies what's really going to happen with the ball. But I figured looking at everything, I had a pretty high percentage chance of at least getting it up there somewhere. 42 yards. Pins down in a low spot on the green. Got a clicky. It's going to go farther than I wanted. So I'm downhill. A little bit left to right. Not a ton.
Trayton asked if you ever play the Square software or just GS Pro.
The only thing we've ever streamed is GS Pro. We have played the Square software for about a week or so. We played it before we fired up GS Pro. But as far as our stream goes, we've only done GS Pro on it. 43 feet downhill, left to right.
Coleman said he plays great one day and he's like a turd the next.
Oh, that's golf, man. That's I do a couple of the SGT, the GS Pro SGT tours. Yeah, I do the SGT and Web Plus, and I've gone out and shot like 88 on them, and I've gone out and shot a 73, and it's just like within the same week almost. I never know what golf game I'm going to get when I get there.
Atlas said he most likely golfed his last round yesterday and ended up with an 88.
There you go. Your last round of outdoor golf, you mean? Where are you at? Is it that time of the year we don't get to play anymore?
He hasn't said, but Coleman said that's what keeps him coming back to the game.
Yeah, those shots always keep you coming back, Coleman. All right, we got par 4, 369. See if we can get one in the fairway. Getting too wide in my stance, I can feel that.
Atlas is in Iowa, so yes.
Oh yeah. Atlas, we lived in Topeka, Kansas for 27 years, so I feel for you, man. I know what that part of the world's like. This time of the year, it gets pretty bleak. We're about 30 minutes north of Austin. now, but we've only been here since June. We have a house out in the western side of South Carolina. We moved there during the pandemic for those very reasons. So 130 yards coming out of the rough. I'm going to try to hit an easy 8-iron. Last time I said that, I smoked it over the green.
Trayton said he's in Iowa too, and Coleman's in Amarillo.
Oh, nice, Coleman.
DW said he drove by Village Greens today and it was pretty wide open.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, I love playing out of Village Greens, man. DW is from Topeka again, where we lived raised our family in Topeka. All right, we got right to left, slightly downhill from about 19 feet. I'm not giving it a whole lot of right to left. We'll see what it does to me here.
Oh.
Yeah, I pushed that. I felt it. My line, the ball ended up here. It should have ended up about right there, but I pushed it. Did get a par. Hey, that's my first par on the back nine. Wow. All right, 18th. Remember, after 18, I'll kind of do a wrap it up here, do a closeout, and then we'll reset and go to number 17 at Sawgrass. And I'll take 10 shots at the hole-in-one challenge. Let's see here. Uphill into the fairway. It's a long finishing hole, 455. Yeah, slice that one off a little bit. My driver always typically goes left to right. If I try to hit it really, really hard, I will slice one, but most of the time my miss is just a dead left pull.
Trayton said you should try the Wynn in Las Vegas. He played here last month, and it was a great course.
Yeah, we've played the Wynn on stream. We played it on stream. We played it probably 2 or 3 times just out here on Saturday nights, messing around in the garage. We really like that with the sphere around us and everything. 228 up to it. We're just going to aim for the front of the green. See if we can hit a 3-wood. We're coming out of the edge of the rough. See if we can get a 3-wood up there to it. Yeah, I got to peel it off to the right a little bit. It'd have been the one if I'd had it online. It would have rolled right up on there. "52 yards. Need to get something close." Wow, look at that pin. It's barely on the green. That's crazy. Up on the highest point of the green. I need to fly this probably the full 50 almost to get it there.
On your last shot, Coleman said not a bad shot.
Yeah. No, it was a fine 3-wood from where I was at. Just getting up there by the green was all I was trying to do. I left this shot short. I flew it total length 44. My raw carry in the game was 47. My raw carry that I wanted would have been about 55. So I just left it way short of what I wanted. Left to right, uphill, 24 feet.
Almost.
Bogey to finish. That's only fitting with all the bogeys that I threw in there. A 17 over 87. So better than bogey golf. So I'm not too upset, but I've certainly shot better before. So, yeah, that's an ugly scorecard right there. So, appreciate everybody being on. That's 18 holes in the books at the Los Angeles Country Club. This was home to the 2023 U.S. Open that Wyndham Clark won. So, typically on Sunday nights and Monday nights, we try to play the tour courses for the upcoming weekend. We're in that time of the year where there are no tour events upcoming. And the ones that have been are really rarely on GS Pro. So we're going to be revisiting a bunch of the past major championship courses around the world. So that's kind of the plan. We'll be back tomorrow night in that vein doing Torrey Pines, home to the 2021 U.S. Open. Friday night's always fun night. So Friday night, we're back at 7:30 Central. And we're going to be doing an Australian course. I think Royal Melbourne is what we kind of landed on. We had some people on from Australia that were asking us to do some of the Australian courses. So that's what we're going to do on our Friday fun night. So anyhow, appreciate you being on. We're going to reset, go to number 17 at Sawgrass, and do the hole-in-one challenge. If you haven't seen that, what we do is we go to on-course practice, and then I'm going to choose, they call them DPC, and it's DPC Sodgrass because of naming issues. So we always go off the black tee, Friday pin location, normal greens, 10 stemp, and then I just tell it I want the 17th hole only. And there we go. It'll take it just a minute here and load up. I'm going to grab a drink, see if we have any other questions. Atlas loves the content. Great to see a couple that enjoy golf following for sure. That is fantastic. We appreciate it. Yeah, it has really helped my slice. What your stream, Trayton, yeah, streaming schedule again, Sunday night, Monday night, Friday night, 7:30 Central. You can catch us here on TikTok. We do dual stream on one other platform. Don't want to chase anybody from either one, but there is another platform out there, the red white play button platform as they call it, that we have a stream going there with a couple different camera views as well. And sometimes it loads quicker than others.
Giving you time to think about what club you're hitting.
Well, yeah, and I know
8 or 9.
it's usually a 9-iron. And I'll talk about kind of the dynamics here of the shot. You learn more about what it takes to make the shot, whether you make it or not. It's going to pop up here in just a second now. So here it is. It's 128 yards, and it's the front right pin location. I'm going to blow up that mini map for you, and then I'm going to fly up here to the green. So you can see the very front there. To get onto the green, going straight at the pin, you've got to have about a 122-yard carry. We think it's about 123, 124 carry. Should be almost rolling like a putt to the pin. So that's the goal. The humiliating thing here, or the thing that kills your ego, is any misses, short shots left or right, and you're just in the water.
Trayton asked if you watch the Internet Invitational.
Oh, yeah, we love that. I love the Internet Invitational. I think that's really one of the coolest things to happen to YouTube Golf so far. I know they did some of the creator opens and things like that with the tours, but that was big for YouTube Golf. And we watch a lot of those folks. I mean, we're big Bob Does Sports fans, watch them all the time. Bryan Brothers, Grant Horvat. But I got introduced to a lot of people that I don't watch. Chaz and the Duke. I don't know that I'll watch the Duke, but he was interesting for sure.
Quite the swing.
That's 120. That's going to be just short of the wall. Oh, no, it got on. Get in.
Oh,
That was close. So that's a 2-foot gimme circle. So that was 2 foot from going. Yeah, it was a little offline, but that was close. I didn't think that one would make it. Okay, so here's the thing. When I said it was too short, the raw carry in game it gave me was 120, which is too short. The actual carry that it got was 122.5. That's why it got over the seawall. Yeah, that's a good start. Now, see, now I got pressure. I got 9 more shots, and I probably won't ever top that one. That one's long. I'm hitting a 9-iron because I'm trying not to hit all of it. Pitching wedge, I just have to smoke to get there. That's going to be a little left of it, but not a bad shot. That's 3. Oh, I hit that real thin. Yikes. That was nasty. Sploosh. That's 4. That's short. Way short. That was 5. Take a real quick break. Just grab a drink. Thanks, Trayton. Glad to have you on. Hopefully you click follow, and we'll see you back again. Here goes number 6. Yeah, now I'm starting to launch them everywhere. I bladed that one. That's going to go over the green. Oh, it stayed on the seawall. That's funny. That's funny. That's 7. That's short.
Atlas said, I have trouble hitting my irons at different percentages. Do you have any tips?
It's just I'm not good at it either. I mean, there's some of them. So like with pitching wedge, I know what 100 yards is with my pitching wedge. So I can kind of gear down below it, do 80, 90, 50, stuff like that. But it's not consistent. I mean, I had a couple tonight where I wanted to hit it like 90 with the pitching wedge, and I hit it 108. It's just hard to teach yourself that muscle memory of where to stop on the backswing. You want the downswing to always be the same, obviously. So you're just cutting off your backswing at different points and following through. Just a ton of practice, man. If it was easy, it'd probably be something other than golf, Did I say that was number 8?
Yeah.
That's going to be pretty close.
Well, not bad.
And just left and right of it.
DW said your hits are turning before your downswing.
Yeah. I know. My hips get fast. I try to slow them down, then my hands get ahead of my hips. It's just a constant battle, dude. All right, here goes number 10. I was all around it tonight. All around it tonight for sure. Go ahead.
Chris Lawkins is saying, is this the 17th at Sawgrass? How did you get that on the square golf?
So Chris, yeah, it's 17 at Sawgrass. So I'm running GS Pro. We're using our square to play GS Pro. GS Pro, $250 a year for a subscription. Thousands upon thousands of courses. You can play I say you can play any course you want. The one you can't play is St. Andrews. It's not on here. There's others, but that's the big one that bothers us is St. Andrews. Yeah, Atlas. Yeah, if it were easy, everybody would be doing it, right? Lucky to say I played this in real life. Dad does course management. Nice, Nathan. That is awesome. Yeah, DW can make a left to right fade. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I've, for years, like a lot of people, I fought a slice terribly. I've kind of worked that out of things where I don't really slice it unless I just try to overswing like crazy. But I still, my hands get fast or my hips get fast, one or the other, and I'm constantly fighting that one direction or the other. So, Chris Lawkins, thanks for being on. We appreciate you asking all the questions. Um, we're going to wrap it up for tonight, I guess. So that's 18 in the books at Los Angeles Country Club. That's the hole-in-one challenge in the books at 17 Sawgrass. I was all around the pin tonight. I had several good shots in there, so hopefully we're getting closer with that. It's just dumb luck whether I hit the right shot or not, but hopefully we can get a hole-in-one there soon. But appreciate everybody being on. For Fun Golf TV, we're coming live Sunday night, Monday night, Friday night, 7:30 Central Time on this platform and on one other. We stream live. We have content on demand out there on that red, white play button platform, like almost 200 videos at this point. So go out there, join there, watch that content as well. Glad to have you. Please click like, please click follow on the stream. Join us tomorrow night where we'll be coming to you from Torrey Pines, home to the 2021 U.S. Open. So for Fun Golf TV, TK's not here. Hope he gets to feeling better, gets back quick. But I'm Lee. Thank you so much for being here.
I don't know how to turn it off. There we go. Okay.
Oh, don't lose your night. Let's lose shirt.
Here are my boobs. Good stream.
Yeah.
A lot of questions.
Well, there's people I never had.
No, there was a lot of new.
BW,
Yeah. Brandon,
Brandon was on for a little bit,
yeah. He may have been on longer, just didn't ask or answer questions.
but the
Um,
guys that they're asking.
Yeah. Which meant they were all
Yeah,
together.
all this. That's what I'm like. Hey,
It's okay. What did I do with that? I got lost.
sure should be wrong. It is a magnet.
Oh, well, maybe it's right there. Maybe it came off already. It's got that little logo on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I didn't realize it had fallen out of that.